Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the 80-60 rule. I am Mark and I'm 60.
I'm Greg and I'm 80.
And today, close your drapes, hide under the bed, disconnect your phone, because we're going to talk about surveillance in China. So go ahead, Greg. What's on your mind with that?
Well, I saw this in the New York Times. I don't have to keep referring to that, but I think it's an excellent paper. And they did I'm going to read this now to you. They did a investigation on their surveillance. Unprecedented access allowed the time to study China's surveillance capabilities. The Chinese government goal is clear: designing a system to maximize what the state can find out about a person's identity, activities, and social connections, which could only help the government maintain its authoritarian role. And then there's just bullet points I'm going to read. Okay. The Chinese police analyze human behaviors to ensure facial recognition. Cameras capture as much activity as possible. Another one. Authorities are using phone trackers to link people's digital lives to their physical movements. Another one. DNA, iris scan samples, and voice prints are being collected indiscriminately from people with no connection to crime. Another one.
Wait, say that one again. DNA?
DNA, iris scan samples, IRIS scan samples and voice prints are being collected indiscriminately from people with no connection to crime.
Wow. So they can like create a data bank.
Yeah.
Then if somebody does commit a crime, they get the DNA from that person, run it through the data bank, and they know who it is. So this is, just so I'm clear, this is China surveilling their population.
Their population, yes.
Yeah.
The government wants to connect all these data points to build comprehensive profiles for citizens, which would be accessible throughout the government. They say at the bottom here, do not miss a single family in each village. Do not miss a single man in each family. Police describe their objective to collect DNA according to a bidding document from Gansu province.
Wow.
Okay. But why I just said, whoa, they're doing this, and could be this is a little bit like Facebook, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not in Facebook, but
yeah, it's whatever you put out there. Whatever you put out there is saved somewhere, and they could track it back to like the second bullet point you just said about the digital footprint. Knowing where you are at all time. Yeah, I mean it's dangerous in terms of China. It's like you just said. It's keeping that authoritarian control over your people because you've got so much information about them. The scary thing in the United States is do we use it for good or do we use it for bad? We all know that whatever we surf, whatever we search on our phone or whatever, and then the next minute you're getting an ad pop up from whatever you just did because they know what your interests in or what your curiosities are. The fact of building a data bank so you have all that information is pretty scary in terms of control, but that's the way it's going. You really have to be aware. What scares me, Greg, is that generations growing up don't know what it is. They won't know what it is to be free. They'll accept.
Exactly right.
Yeah, they'll accept this as status quo rather than going, whoa, wait a second. Now that's a bit too much. I don't want you knowing everything about me, but people are accepting. Facebook is a good example of that. We just put it all out there, and then.
I know some people have told me they got family members. They'll say, well, we'll be on vacation for 3 weeks. Why are you putting that in Facebook?
Right.
If anybody is interested, I haven't read it. I've just read the highlights, but it really grabbed me here. But it's on the New York Times, Wednesday, July 27th.
Okay, good.
Chinese expanding surveillance state.
Yeah. When you first said it, I thought you meant they're spying on us.
No.
They're spying on their own people.
Yeah, on their own people.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're spying on us too, so somehow. As we're spying on them,
Right. Right.
right?
Right.
So, it's just interesting, like, whoa, everything, like I'm still amazed. I'm still amazed. I try to reference something I didn't understand that, but within 2 seconds, I got the answer for my, how is that done? I don't get all this stuff. It's way over my head. Mark.
Right.
Way over my head.
Right. Yeah.
And I like to try and understand it, but like, I don't understand other basic things.
Well, I mean, the easiest way to explain it is that every little bit of information that we put out there about ourselves, you know, it used to be when we put it out there, it was on a wire, like a telephone wire. Now it's just in the air. Everything, every little bit of information, somebody could grab it and take it and utilize it because it's
So
just
if I
floating
go
around.
outside now, I'll look up at the sky and I'll see information up there.
Exactly. You gotta wear a helmet or you're gonna get knocked over by information. Useless facts.
But isn't this unbelievable? This type of, and where's it going?
Well, and that's one, like, think about this, you know, sometimes my wife will be in the other room and she'll text me, you know, we're in the house and she texts me, or I do the same. I'm guilty of it. And you know, that text went up to a satellite, right? And then it came down 20 feet away from me where we are from each other. And that's what I mean by it's all around us, just bouncing off
Now,
us.
what do you think about this? Is this the same thing, what you're saying? Like if I'm in one room, my wife used to be in another room and I would holler at her, whose turn is it for popcorn to make?
It's the same thing. You
Not gonna
didn't
be-
use this, you didn't use a satellite for that. So that was
Does that
good.
mean that Orville Redenbacher or whatever that his name is, could say, oh, he's a potential, I wonder if he buys popcorn from me, from us.
Right. Then Orville Redenbacher is gonna then feed popcorn ads into your
Yeah.
Facebook
Gee.
page.
Okay, all right. Whatever.
You're keeping up. You're okay. You're more tuned in than you let on to be. Except wait, let me ask you, do you use your backup monitor in your car yet or no? Do you trust it?
I'm afraid.
You just don't trust it.
I don't trust myself.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go, oh my gosh, what did I hit? You
Yeah.
know? I go to the grocery store, I always park forward too.
So you can pull out. Yeah.
They can pull out, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know, so I had, and the pandemic, you know, last pandemic has made me not, I forgot how to tie a tie. What do I want to say? How do I make put on a tie?
Oh, because you didn't wear a tie for so long, and then all of a sudden you
Yeah.
got to wear a tie, and it's like, yeah,
Yeah,
the muscle memory is gone. Right.
yeah. But it is interesting though, with my age. I tell this to the viewers that I like exercise. When I'm in a pool, I do all right. Like you want to get on the ladder to get out of the pool, and I don't have the strength
Yeah.
anymore to pull myself up. That's why I go to the baby pool to get out. You know,
Oh.
I don't have the strength because I haven't built my arms have not been strong. Even though when I was in the army, or in gym class, I always had trouble on the parallel bars.
Oh, okay. What about pull-ups? These things.
Oh no, not good.
Couldn't do that?
not
Okay.
good.
All right.
But I heard, not in here, I read one time, as the older you get, your legs go first.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that. You get a little wobbly. In terms of like if you're bending over, you're squatting down a little bit, then when you stand up, you're a little bit like, what the hell just happened there? What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
know
why knee replacements are so predominant with as people age, because
This
the
is
legs
another
go
thing.
first.
I don't because I'm older. I can't believe the knee replacements, the hip replacements, the shoulder replacements. My gosh, it's like, gee, and I get people that I know they're spending their weeks going to doctors.
Yeah, but the knee one, that that pays dividends. That can extend your productivity for years with the knee replacement.
It did with my wife with, she had a cortisone shots.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Why don't we go to the quiz before?
All right, sounds good.
All
Sounds
right.
good. I'm not feeling particularly smart today, but let's see.
Oh, yeah, okay. A lot of people would agree with you.
Yeah, right.
In a reversal, Senator Joe Manchin announced on Wednesday that he had struck a deal with fellow Democrats to do what? A climate and tax plan, abortion access, marriage equality, the nomination of a gun control advocate as ATF chief, weekly unemployment benefits.
Well, with Manchin, it could be all of those, but I think this week it happened to be the climate thing, right?
That's correct. That's right. It was
Yeah.
a good article discussion today on the news about the problem. So U.S. gross domestic product adjusted for inflation fell for the second consecutive quarter. What was the last time that happened? 1938, 1979, 2001, 2008, 2020.
2001.
I had that too. 2020. I didn't realize it was so soon.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Say the question again, just so I'm cool on this one.
U.S. gross domestic product adjusted for inflation fell for the second consecutive quarter. When was the last time that happened?
Oh, wow. Okay. All
Right?
right.
The Senate passed a $280 billion bill aimed at countering China. It includes billions of dollars in subsidies for companies that manufacture what? Airplanes, diesel trucks, semiconductors, steel, or textile.
Semiconductor.
What are they? What is that?
Components.
Chips, like chips?
That make things work.
Chips
What?
for the chips?
Yeah, it could, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Which virus did the World Health Organization declare last weekend to be a public health emergency of international concern? Ebola, influenza, measles, monkeypox, or Zika?
Well, monkeypox has been on the news all over, so I'm gonna go with that one.
Right.
Yeah.
JetBlue on Thursday reached a deal to buy what Belgian airline? American Airlines, Delta, EasyJet, Ryanair, or Spirit?
Spirit.
Right. They've now become the fifth largest. They're gonna. I think they're gonna go after. They're gonna compete with Southwest.
Wow. Okay.
I'm saying that.
So, all right, is it so it was JetBlue and Spirit merged?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. President Biden said the military had discouraged House Speaker Nancy Pelosi from going on a foreign trip to which place? Brazil, Ethiopia, Iran, Saudi Arabia, or Taiwan? They won't.
Was it Saudi Arabia?
No.
Iran.
Yeah. Iran.
Iran. Okay. All right.
Yeah, they said they're going to insult the Chinese.
Oh, okay.
Russia announced this week that it was pulled out what international scientific property? The International Space Station, the Large Hadron Collider, the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, the Svalbard Global Seed Vault, the World Health Organization.
Russia is not going to do the International Space Station anymore.
Correct.
Yeah. I'm always a little fuzzy. It always seemed a little weird that there's such adversaries, but then we'd share that sort of information and that sort of technology with them. So I always seemed a little weird on that.
What's the I always, when you say that, I always remember a line that I gotta remember to tell me if I'm what the Arab people say, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Oh, yeah.
So
The
what I'm saying,
enemy of my enemy is my friend. Yeah.
I think that's right.
Yeah. Or isn't it? No, I think it's this. It's keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
That's another one. Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one is an enemy of my enemy. You know,
Yeah.
that is.
Did you say anima?
Huh? Yeah.
What'd you say?
Yes. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
All right.
Like on this situation, they're together.
Right.
With Russia.
Right.
But another one, no. After weeks of rumors, Klondike confirmed that the ice cream treat pictured above would be discontinued. What's it called? Choco Taco, Chocolito Taquita, Fudgy Frankfurter, Sideways Sunday, Waffle Corn only.
I like how you rattled through those. That was, what was the last one?
Waffle Conwich. CONEWIC.
I know, it's Choco Taco,
Correct.
right?
Which city has the temperature reached 100 degrees Fahrenheit or higher in all but 2 days this month through Friday? London, Madrid, Newark, Portland, Oregon, or San Antonio?
San Antonio.
Correct. That'd be something, man. We complain about one day here.
Yeah,
Days.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Which superstar released her seventh solo album, Renaissance, on Friday? Beyonce, Lady Gaga, Rihanna, Taylor Swift, and Celine Dion.
That's Beyonce.
Yeah. I haven't heard anything from Celine Dion lately for years, since her husband died.
Yeah, I don't know. Is she doing the Vegas thing? I can't remember.
I don't know.
You kind of look like her husband a little bit. I forgot his name, but you kind of look like him. You got a little
Well, thank you, but a lot of people think I'm George Clooney.
George Clooney. Okay, I thought you were going to say Brad Pitt, but not anymore, huh?
No, that's my second.
Okay,
That's my
all right.
second guy.
Okay, all right,
That's it.
all right.
You did all right.
Well, I had a good teacher. I don't even know. I
Thank
don't
you.
even know. Those were pretty easy this week. That was more pop culture than
Yeah.
hard news there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
All right. Well, very good. I always feel smarter after talking to you.
Thank you.
Not always, but today I feel smarter. But sometimes, I guess I feel dumber talking to you, but not today. Today I feel smarter.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That's because of because I'm older.
Right. No, I think younger, older, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
You're tuned in. You're engaged. So anyway, nice talking to you. And I will talk to you the next time. Remember, everybody, we'd love it if you subscribe and like, and also leave a comment if you have any questions or suggestions for us, for Greg or myself. Right, Greg?
Right. I thank you to all the viewers out there and in the world. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we appreciate it. All right.
Appreciate it.
We'll see you next time. Bye, Greg.
Bye. Bye, Mark. Bye, everyone.